compared to NIgma, where it's like we move to an objective. If you come at us, we all press our Alt key, hands off the keyboards and A click, and then you're probably gonna die. Other than Shaker, he has to blink slam, but everyone else can just blink and A click.
I'd say that the Slardar last pick is okay because it's actually going to give them Roche, which you do need here to actually win a team fight against NIgma. So
That is very true, yeah.
Yeah, I'd definitely go with NIgma here, but Liquid has a chance. Their lanes go well, right? Again, I just feel like NIgma is a better team in the mid game. They're going to execute better. So the only way I see Liquid winning this is snowballing, taking Roche, and then eventually taking a fight that NIgma is going to lose.
Those are the thoughts. Just to recap that point, you say you have to blink then Echo Slam, right? That's the order?
You can also Echo Slam then blink for the style points if you like.
That may give Liquid a better chance of taking this. But that is the thoughts from the panel. I'm going to throw it over casters now. We've got OD, Pixel, and Fogs ready to take this, what should be kick-ass series, away.
Thank you very much, Killer Pigeon. We've actually swapped out Fog today. I've got a new man in the house, the cost. He's going to be joining me for this one this morning. Nick the fray this time. Do you agree, or do you see some magic from the Liquid heroes?
Liquid has a lot of ways to deal with Void Spirit, and Faceless Void. Like these two heroes don't play in any kind of mechanic. And Liquid, they have you have what else do they have? They have Bramble Maze, and they have Searing Chain. Like if you compare all the Void Spirits, I mean all the spirits, Ember Spirit is the one that has which cripples all the.
You can run. You should run.
Looking at the drafts, I prefer what Liquid has. I'm very skeptical about Faceless Void in this day and age. The Chronosphere cooldown is just so long that, you know, you look in comparison at the heroes that Liquid has. What kind of long cooldowns do they have to worry about? Their longest is what the Battle Trance on Troll, 90 seconds. Everything else is very short. They're going to be ready to fight at so many more times of the game than NIgma's lineup is. If NIgma
的打法是火猫能冲。 或者
A flash of inspiration.
Faith in fate restored.
Balance in all things. Balance in all things.
The battle begins.
Even you should have seen that coming. But you didn't.
Делать там близко. Справа близко, да? Да, да. Посмотрим, будет ли он пользоваться этой фишечкой. Как делали несколько раз. Так, тролль снизу уже настакано крипов.
Да, он, смотри, у нас шейкер запулил. Единственное, що...
Та ні, він там стояти буде. Це скоріш проблеми в троля поки що будуть невеликі, бо він тут соло.
Denied.
І кур'єр йде без фласки, тому... Ще з іншого боку, якось він простоїть. Я думаю, там Oracle собі повинен купувати фласку.
Stick to the depths, Lardar. There's a lot of nutty things inside.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Just like Lorland showed me.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bounty.
GH just gets run down by the three of them. They've got to be more careful on this top lane. It's now Boxy. You know, he's not managed to find any of the kills himself. You know, he's got the 3 assists. It's the supports that are picking up the last touch. You know, Tiger sitting there 2-0-1 right now on his Willow. But this top lane, it's going beautifully for Liquid. And as I say, Miracle, he's having this slow start. NIgma's got to try and make sure that there are other lanes, at least, where they have these cores, like the Razor. You know, he's going to have to start having some early impact on this game to make sure that his other cores can get space to excel.
They definitely rely on V to create the space. Both of these cores, Void Spirit and Razor, build into Bull Scepter, which is great against the Troll, setting things up, dispelling Flardar ulti. That's going to be a kill on the bottom lane. No points in ulti since he's level 5. Or alright.
Nearly with the axes there.
Can't miss.
Yeah. GH is able to get away. 1 tower hit away from death. Mid lane. We are looking for the rundown onto Koifa. Koifa's able to help him back with the Searing Chains. We are needs 1 more hit. I know with the bottle regen it wouldn't be enough anyway. Back down towards the bottom. He was trying to go for... was just trying to get away from Insania. Of course, sitting very low after that play onto Mickey earlier. And Insania's able to just waltz in and nuke out the Shaker. Of course, with that great start, the box he's had up top, he can be confidently left on his own. The supports of Liquid free to roam wherever they wish on the map. This Slardar nearly hitting level 6, and at that point this lane becomes incredibly hard to play. I mean, not that it's been easy already for NIgma, both Miracle and especially Kuro having to be incredibly careful with their positioning, as Boxy and Tiger can easily close the gap and look for kills anytime the opportunity presents itself.
The only lane that they won is the mid lane. Razor 33-21 denies. I mean, it's pretty much the same CS as Boxy on the top lane. Now Boxy hits level 6. Corrosive Haze, once he puts that on Faceless Void, like, the lane is just unplayable for him.
I mean, what is it? Tiger? He's got the round. Weehaw wants to get involved and try and find some action for Miracle. They're leading onto Tiger with no spells available. Tiger will fall slowly but surely. They want to get the kill to the Void, and they'll be able to do so. Miracle jumps in, gets the kill on Tiger. So a well-needed bit of gold for him. But still not necessarily the big one that they would have hoped for. Boxy more than strong to stand here. Even with Weehaw still around, Boxy knows that he doesn't have that much to worry about. Miracle's nowhere near the level 6, still a full level to go. So there's no sort of catch and setup. Boxy can continue to farm the lane as he wishes, and he really is. You see on his CS at the moment, 41 and 26 on the offlane Slardar. It really hasn't been, it's been as easy as it could be for Boxy at the top lane for the first 8 minutes of this game.
Quakeone needs to recover, and you can see the V's understanding of the game. He completely realizes that Faceless Void, once Slardar hits level 6, it becomes very hard for him, so he instantly rotates to the top lane. They don't kill the Slardar, but they kill the other support, which gives Faceless Void some time to get CS. Now he switched back to the jungle, since we can't just stand on the top lane forever.
It's certainly sort of the safest place to be. Another move from Wee. As soon as that Eye of the Storm is back up, he wants to get involved in some sort of a skirmish. He's heading down bottom. Mind Control and GH leading the way around this, you know, coming up to 10 minutes, so they can try and secure that second outpost, make sure that Liquid has to respond and get involved if they want to defend it down bottom. Mind Control and We will now show themselves. McKay's aware, backs off. He's also got Insania sitting in the trees behind him, and here's the smoke from Liquid. Quake and Tiger also sweeping around. They'll open up onto Mind Control. A quick Astral step away, and a Remnant down will stop them from chasing him. Quake turns towards GH instead. We are the link broken immediately. He's been rooted, held in place by the follow-up. Have they got enough nuke to kill him? The block off there from GH comes into play, but still, Mickey able to slow down Weehaw with the active Miracle. He goes for the Chrono. They've locked down Mickey. Is there any save for Mickey? They can't kill him in time. He's going to be able to pop the ult, the battle trance. He's still in pretty deep. He should still die, but he may just bring Miracle with him. Miracle falls.
He's
Mickey,
still alive.
he's actually going to live. He's still alive here. They haven't even killed off the troll. Jump forward with the Astral Step. Finally, Mind Control is able to kill him off, but they've lost both Weehaw and Miracle on NIgma. And these are the fights where you're using the Chronosphere and you're losing them. Not the best start to sort of the involvement from Miracle's Void. He saw an opportunity to get in. It cost NIgma the life of their carry and their mid, and they only just get Mickey.
It's very hard for Faceless Void and Void Spirit to play into these 3 routes. Oh, Quakeone on mid lane.
Yeah, that's a bit of a big bonus for NIgma there after not the best of trades down bottom. Suddenly Quafer just gets caught out in the mid lane with no escape available, and suddenly all things are looking to be a little bit better for NIgma.
And keep in mind, that fight was without Slardar. He was just farming on the top lane, going for a Blink Dagger. In the games yesterday against Alliance, he went twice straight up into Blink, Power Treads into Blink on Dragon Knight, and he's doing the same thing this game. So Blink initiation on any of these heroes, Faceless Void, Void Spirit, could grab them a lot of the kills. Also, they need Insania to be level 6, a lot of pressure on the mid tower.
I'm talking about Insania. He stepped
ham
very far forward there. It may have been all going to plan, as Weehaw did go pretty deep for that. Quake was able to TP in one more Slide of Fist, and they get the kill. So, you know, I'm sure Insania is saying that was intended. He was more than happy baiting Weehaw in to dive for a support kill under the tower, because it would and did indeed cost Weehaw his own life.
When I said V's going ham, I meant going to the graveyard. Top lane, that's gonna be another kill.
They're speeding up. Liquid's heroes, they can play fast, and they're doing it perfectly. Boxy's Blink Dagger, about 400 gold away. things are really going to start speeding up. NIgma, they've got to be prepared, and they have to make perfect usages of the Chronosphere every time it's available. 25 seconds and Miracle's going to have it back up again, so NIgma can look to try and respond to these fights that continue to happen around their tier 1 towers. But as you say, damage is still going to be an issue, and the controllers as well. They have to use the Chrono and the Ignis Fatuus perfectly to have complete coverage of the team fight. Otherwise, somebody is going to be able to save whoever's in the Chrono from the backlines. Down bottom, Insane.
That's a name I have not heard in a while.
It sounds so nice, you know. But Insane, they get the knockback onto Weehaw with that fear, and Boxy's able to turn in and start bashing him up. Weehaw, he's been corrosive haze, he's stealing the damage. It doesn't matter. A sleight of fist from Quaitfa takes down Weehaw, and the rest of NIgma, they've just got to bail out of this one. Without their Razor, there is no fighting to be done. They have to leave the area. They only get Insania, and again, these trades not great for NIgma, losing Weehaw once again.
Oracle, Insania, debating once again.
I mean, he is.
He still needs 1 CS to get himself to level 6.
There we go.
Now, it's much harder for them to take a fight for NIgma. I mean, you need to catch the Oracle, and you don't have like the best heroes right now. Yes, you have Faceless Void, you have Void Spirit, but Void Spirit is not just gonna go in, cut into backlines, try to just find the Oracle.
And there we go. We're about to see that timing come to fruition. There it is. 13 minutes. Blink Dagger done for Boxy. And very, very good timing. Sitting there at the top net worth right now this game. And already being able to find the 9 kills that they have. Most of these kills, to be fair, that Liquid have been fights where NIgma themselves have been running into the lineup of Liquid. Now Liquid can play incredibly active. This Slardar, huge force to starting off plays. Of course, Quaitfa, he's not going to let that one get away. Jumps into the river, takes out the keeper of the light. And you know, for all things said and done, obviously that laning phase for Quaitfa was not easy. It was a 1v1 where it was obviously sided and favoured towards the Razor.
Stopping all the TPs. Chrono on the bottom.
Is it enough? It's Boxy's tanky. And he's a little too tanky for Miracle to kill. He's going to be saved by Insania, given the false promise. We are TP's in, but of course with the false promise protecting him from the damage, he can still safely blink out.
Insania, oh no, he's not getting out of this one.
He's TP'ing. He is. He's out of there. They've got nothing to cancel it in time. This time, not even Insania is dying. That's when you know things are getting harder for NIgma.
Patience from Boxy. He was waiting for Razor to TP in so that he stuns him as well. That's a lot of damage.
And he's going to take quite a punch from this. Oh, he's getting some good bashes in return. Good jukes from Boxy to dodge out the Remnant. Is there any backup coming for him? GH, he's looking for a Fissure. Mind Control still wants to try and dive this underneath the tower, but instead GH is moving back towards mid with Weehaw. Weehaw smoked up. Tiger will dispel it. They'll just open up onto the Dark Willow. He's still got the Shadow Realm to buy him some distance. He's actually able to break the chains because actually the chains from Quaitfa held Weehaw in place. No static link to continue. Tiger's going to survive. NIgma just continuing to struggle to even find the support kills right now.
Bottom lane, look at the execution.
Root, jump forward. There's the initiation. Do they have enough lockdown? He's able to get the Remnant and another step out. Boxy continues to chase. Jump out with the Dissimilate. Quaitfa, he's got the follow-up. The chains into the tree line. Mind Control will fall. Nothing that GH can do to offer up any sort of safety.
Spellcasting from Liquid is really on point this game. Like before it blinks, Insania uses Fortune's End, times the bash. That's just beautiful to watch. Chronosphere will be ready in 60 seconds. Man, they're relying so much on this Chrono. Earthshaker getting close to his Blink Dagger. 500 gold away. That's the insta lockdown they need to kill the Ember Spirit.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
In terms of items for Miracle, just the treads into Maelstrom is what he's going for. It's going to take time, and even when that Maelstrom's done, he's really not going to be that much of a threat to Liquid. Bottom lane, jumping onto GH.
In and out.
She'll go down. Mind Control does come in with the TP, but nothing he can do to fight back on his own. Quaitfa's able to play around freely and has that Arcane Rune going as well. His Maelstrom to be coming online at a very similar time, ready to that. Of the Voids. Get a tower or two. It's going to certainly be there quicker. Weeha's build just treads straight into BKB. Feeling very vulnerable to the jump and combo that Liquid have with their heroes. Smoke up as Boxy wraps round, looking for Weehaw. Weeha's keeping his distance. Boxy will jump for the easier kill. Sees Kuro present himself in the mid lane, and no waiting around. Liquid jump in and pushing his support out of this area. They have the space to get the pressure onto this tier 1 tower and can continue to play the game at the pace they want. WEPLAY finding a bit of a catch onto GH. Boxy doesn't want to dive too deep. No commitment behind the tier 2. Weeha's still sort of broken up with the rest of the team. He can't really get back to them without passing by Liquid. But as soon as he shows himself, Liquid they'll jump on Weehaw. Caught on the wrong side of the team. There's no way for the rest of NIgma to get to him. Weehaw just dies alone in the river.
Liquid is very limited on the tower damage. But let's see if they want to go for Roche. Bottle from Ember Spirit with the Remnant. I mean, NIgma's got to fight. They've got Chrono, they've got Ignis Fatuus. If they're aware of this, they need to get in there. This is a perfect opportunity to use these AoE teamfight ults. Because Roche is falling fast. They're not going to have much time to react to this one. Using the battle chance as well to speed it up. It's down to 3rd HP. Miracle is not anywhere in the neighborhood. He's not looking to commit himself. Boxy goes for jump onto the high ground, starting to mess with Kuroki. Make sure that there's no Ignis Fatuus threat for the fight as the Cottle will fall. Liquid can easily make the space around Roche to claim this. And the Aegis is theirs. And if they kill Urchin, that's going to delay his Blade Dagger. Boxy ready with the blink. Man, they're playing this so well, so far away. He did that yesterday with Ember Spirit into Mirana Arrow, and now he's just playing with Boxy. Long initiation, he follows it up with Blink, Slithering Crush, and Taiga follow things up with the Shadow Raw.
Boxy, he's maybe thinking about going for a deep jump. There he is, straight away, on top of Weehaw, buying time for Mickey to close the gap. Mind Control jumps forward to try and take him off the razor, but he cannot do so. Weehaw is dead, he's done. 40 seconds again, he's out of the game. And it's this game, as I said from the draft, Liquid's heroes, they play fast, they do not care about cooldowns. Meanwhile, Miracle, he's still trying to farm up an item, have some sort of presence in this game. As a Void, 160-second cooldown on that Chronosphere. This is a very hard hero to make work against a lineup that is constantly running at you and taking over the map.
And there's no real save on their side. I mean, you can drop Will of the Wisp. That's it. But if you compare to what Liquid has, you have Oracle, you have Disarm, Magic Immunity, and then you have Terrorize on top of that. So it's a very hard game to face Void. Like, who do you Chrono? If you Chrono the one, the other one is just going to use his ulti. Yes.
They smoke up NIgma, but I don't know if they're going to catch Liquid off guard here. Liquid nice pulled up together. Mickey charging, has that Aegis. Boxy just goes and commits immediately onto Weehaw. They do manage to knock back the two of them with a blinding light. GH on the backlines gets a nice 2-man slam, but it isn't quite enough to kill Incendio quite for Incendio with a self-false promise. He'll live. Mickey's able to finish up both Weehaw and the Keeper of the Light. 2 dead, once more on NIgma. GH is separated from the rest of the squad as it's only left to Mind Control and Miracle to try and escape. Boxy is staying hot in the chase of Miracle. Will finish the bounty. You know he's going to continue to run this down. Miracle. He's got one more time walk, but Boxy's got blink back. He's got in a second. Boxy will dive this. He doesn't even need to. Jumps in, caught outside, not even a chance to pop the time walk. It's 21-7. 5k lead now for Liquid, and no signs of stopping. They're pushing it. They take the Aegis in that fight. They can continue to take whatever they want from the map. And NIgma, their lineup is just not prepared to deal with this.
Problem is they don't have the clear target to go for, and you could see Mickey. Razor uses the static link, which usually works well against Warlord, but he does not care. He just pops the ulti since Razor had corrosive haze on him and instantly kills him.
The last few fights, we are just immediately falling over. Still at 21 minutes in, struggling to find that first item for himself, the BKB. It's still half a recipe away. Miracle did get the Maelstrom complete, but this is not a hero that sort of goes from 0 to 100 after that Maelstrom pickup. You need the item on top of it before you're able to be any sort of threat to even the support in the team fights. You just don't offer up enough with that sort of first item. Need more time, need more space, but Liquid at the moment they are not giving that to NIgma.
It's so hard to itemize from NIgma. Like Razor is forced to go for a BKB first item so that he can deal well with the mist chance, the spell corrosive haze on him. I see Faceless Void not going for one. They have four roots actually. I forgot about Troll. And now he's building a Basher. I've seen this from Charlie. Like they were losing a game, and he decided to go for Basher as the first item into BKB. I thought it was stupid, but getting earlier Basher on Troll is such a high valuable item. Also, you build status resistance, which is great against Earthshaker, so he can't lock you down.
Against the bottom, Liquid maybe hoping that Boxy would have baited some action, and it is actually going to work that way.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
My path is against vengeance. Will return. Trickster
Radiant
of
are
illusion.
scanning.
Never refuse gold given.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Double damage! plenty of embarrassment to that end.
What? You thought you would win?
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Speedy rune of haste.
Dire are scanning. Radiant are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I am touched beyond words.
Let your gods
Once more.
nothing for you.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is falling. Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's top barracks has fallen.
soldier's fortune.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is falling.
Monster kill! Monster kill! Aftershocks.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
To the dead zone with you.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Faith